Hi, and welcome to Terry Travels, and welcome to a very busy Macauley station for the last section of my walking the Upfield Train line. It's a bit of a cool morning, but it's not as cold as it was. It's peak hour though, as you can hear, and as you can see if you look over that way, down the railway tracks, which are under a freeway, so it's very, very noisy here. But if you look over here, you do have Moonee Ponds Creek flowing past us. So where we're going to be going is over there towards the city. You can just see the city in the distance. We're going to be going down to the left there and then chucking a right and walking down towards North Melbourne Station first. So we probably should get on with that. I'll see you. Getting a bit of flicker on the screens there from the lights. That's kind of odd. But I will see you further along as we do the hyperlapse. Just behind me here, as you might be able to hear under the traffic noise, is the Lost Dogs Home. It's also where you get cats. And about 5 years ago, Sally and I got our baby Luna from this very place. We picked her up, we fell in love with her, and we've loved her ever since. But this is where all the lost doggos and the lost kittens and the lost cats go to, so that people can give them a home. It's kind of a nice vibe in there. I really like it. But I probably should have a drink and continue, and we'll head on to North Melbourne Station. After climbing that hill, I'm taking a break to look at these colonial era cottages, which are very cool. They stretch all the way down there toward North Melbourne Station. So let's move on. There we go, we've made it to North Melbourne Station with the Melbourne Eye in the background. There were a few hills back there, and we know how I hate hills. But I am going to be, let's stop zooming that much. But I'm going to take a break and a drink of water now and head on to Southern Cross Station, the last stop on our trip down the Upfield line. So, I felt a drop of rain there. I better get moving. See you soon. Okay, over there is the Melbourne Remand Centre, which is where people are put in jail pending their trials in the city. Lots of nasty people have been there, including Cardinal George Pell. But we can look around. Across the tracks there is Marvel Stadium, where superheroes fight. And just across the road from the Remand Centre looking upwards, he said, changing the settings, is police headquarters, which is enormous. But we're almost at Spencer Street, and then we get on to Southern Cross Station. Hey, we made it to Southern Cross Station all the way from Upfield. Yep, here's proof of life. Here I am. Bit hot and bothered. And we made it just before the rain. So bonus there, made it before the rain. Time for me to take a break, get some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. And then get on one of these trains down here and make my way home. So thanks a lot for being part of this. Thanks for being part of Terry Travels. If you haven't already, subscribe, leave it a thumbs up, give it a like, hit the notification bell, leave a comment and tell me what you think of this silly thing I've done. You can also support the channel by going to my Patreon at patreon.com/Terry Talks Movies. So until next time, enjoy yourself, have a good time, have a little adventure, and I'll catch you next time.